Hello children, I am your teacher Mrs. Mona. In the earlier video, we had studied the grammar topic words and sentences. In that, we had studied 4 types of sentences and the 2 parts of a sentence, the subject and the predicate. In this video, we will practice some more examples for the same. Let's have a quiz on the types of sentences. Children, you have to select the correct option and give the answer. First, what is a declarative sentence? The options are A. A sentence that gives a command. B. A sentence that tells us something. And C. A sentence that shows strong feeling. Right. The answer is option B. A sentence that tells us something. Second, what is an imperative sentence? The options are A. A sentence that gives a command. B. A statement that tells us something. And C. A sentence that shows strong feeling. Correct. The answer is option A. A sentence that gives a command. Third, what does an interrogative sentence end with? The options are A. A full stop, B. An exclamation mark, and C. A question mark. Right. The answer is option C. A question mark. Fourth, what is an exclamatory sentence? The options are A. A sentence that gives a command and ends with a full stop. B. A sentence that explains something. And C. A sentence that shows strong feeling and ends with an exclamation mark. Correct. The answer is option C. A sentence that shows strong feeling and ends with an exclamation mark. Children, you all like to discuss many things with your friends, right? Similarly, here also there are 2 friends, Nikki and Ricky, who would like to discuss something. So let us see what they are discussing. Nikki is telling Ricky about a picnic. Ricky is asking Nikki about the picnic. Let us read the following sentences carefully. Nikki says, I am going for a picnic. Ricky asks, where will you go? Nikki says, I am going to Gandhi Park. Ricky asks, how will you go? Nikki says, I am going by car. Ricky asks, what will you do? Nikki says, I will play with my cousins. Ricky asks, may I come too? Children, do you observe the difference between the sentences said by Nikki and the sentences said by Ricky? The sentences said by Nikki are telling sentences, where she is telling Ricky about her plans. The sentences said by Ricky are asking sentences, as Ricky is asking Nikki about her plans. So children, what types of sentences do we find here? Yes, right. We find declarative sentences said by Nikki and interrogative sentences asked by Ricky. That's good. Now let's try to identify all 4 types of sentences in the following examples. First, Nikki is learning to play the piano. This is a declarative sentence. Second, when did you start learning to play the piano? This is an interrogative sentence. Third, stop whatever you are doing. This is an imperative sentence. Fourth, yummy, a fresh cake. This is an exclamatory sentence. Fifth, there is a chemical factory nearby. This is a declarative sentence. Sixth, ask the children to get ready for the test. This is an imperative sentence. Seventh, have you read the newspaper? This is an interrogative sentence. And eighth, what an impossible task that is. This is an exclamatory sentence. Children, we have already learned the subject and the predicate. The subject is the part of the sentence which tells us who or what the sentence is about. The predicate is a part of a sentence which tells us something about the subject. So let's practice to identify the subject and the predicate in the sentences. First, all the students of the class were absent. Here, all the students of the class is subject and were absent is the predicate. Second, the whole team played very well. Here, the whole team is the subject and played very well is the predicate. Third, up went the kite. Here, the kite is the subject and up went is the predicate. Fourth, my house looks like a palace. Here, my house is the subject and looks like a palace is a predicate. Fifth, John kicked the dog. Here, John is the subject and kicked the dog is the predicate. Sixth, Rohan is reading a book. Here, Rohan is the subject and is reading a book is the predicate. Seventh, Rajesh plays badminton regularly. Here, Rajesh is the subject and plays badminton regularly is the predicate. Eighth, cat was drinking milk. Here, cat is the subject and was drinking milk is the predicate. Children, I hope you are very clear with the topics. So, here are few exercises for homework. First, match the subject in the column A with the correct predicate in column B. Second, identify the subject and the predicate in the sentences. And third, identify the types of sentences. Children, see you in the next class. Thank you.